The glitz and glamour of Hollywood often hide the real drama happening behind the scenes, but sometimes a scandal breaks through the carefully curated image of celebrity life, and the entire industry takes notice. Today, we're diving deep into a legal battle that no one saw coming. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, two beloved figures in entertainment, locked in a shocking court feud. What led to this fallout? What are the allegations? And what does this mean for both their careers? Stick with us as we uncover all the jaw-dropping details. Background of the legal battle. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have shared the screen in multiple projects, with a professional relationship that, to the public, seemed warm and collaborative. However, behind the scenes, tensions had been brewing. Sources reveal that issues started surfacing during their last project together, a highly anticipated drama that never saw the light of day. From creative disputes to personal grievances, their once friendly partnership quickly spiraled into legal chaos. Court documents show that the trouble began when Lively accused Baldoni of professional misconduct, while Baldoni countered with claims of defamation. What exactly happened on set that turned these Hollywood darlings into adversaries? Let's break it down. Blake Lively's allegations. According to sources close to Lively, she felt that Baldoni overstepped boundaries during the production process, exerting undue creative control and making decisions that she claims compromised the integrity of the project. But the allegations didn't stop there. Lively has also alleged that Baldoni engaged in behind-the-scenes tactics that painted her in a negative light to the production team and executives. Leaked emails and testimonies suggest that Lively was initially hesitant to take legal action, hoping instead to resolve matters privately. However, after failed negotiations and a worsening professional rift, she had no choice but to go public with her claims. Her legal team has presented substantial evidence, including witness statements from co-workers who support her claims. Justin Baldoni's countersuit. In response to Lively's accusations, Baldoni fired back with a countersuit, claiming that Lively's statements were not only false, but also damaging to his career and reputation. He insists that his leadership on set was necessary to maintain the project's vision, and that any disagreements were purely creative differences, not personal attacks. Baldoni's legal team argues that Lively's allegations have led to lost business opportunities and severed professional relationships, making it difficult for him to secure new projects. They are demanding damages and a public retraction from Lively's camp. But will Lively back down? With tensions escalating, both parties sought protective orders, citing concerns over media leaks and potential reputational damage. The judge overseeing the case has placed restrictions on public discussions of the lawsuit, but that hasn't stopped Hollywood insiders from speculating on the outcome. With tensions escalating, both parties sought protective orders, citing concerns over media leaks and potential reputational damage. The judge overseeing the case has placed restrictions on public discussions of the lawsuit, but that hasn't stopped Hollywood insiders from speculating on the outcome. An intimacy coordinator who worked on set has spoken out, offering insight into the working conditions and professional boundaries that were or were not maintained. Their testimony could play a crucial role in shaping public perception of this case. Lively's husband, Reynolds, has noticeably kept his distance from the controversy, refraining from making any public statements about the lawsuit. While some initially assumed he was quietly supporting his wife, new reports suggest that Reynolds is actually frustrated with the situation and upset about being dragged into the legal mess. Sources close to the actor reveal that he has been actively working behind the scenes to protect himself from any association with the case. While he remains emotionally invested in his wife's well-being, insiders claim that he is more concerned about his own reputation and the potential fallout for his career. Reynolds has allegedly instructed his legal team to ensure he is not subpoenaed or forced to testify, as he wants to avoid being publicly entangled in the dispute. Adding to the tension, Reynolds is rumored to be privately pressuring Lively to settle the case out of court to prevent further escalation. Some industry insiders believe that his lack of public support could create a rift in their relationship, especially if Lively feels abandoned during one of the biggest challenges of her career. Others speculate that Reynolds' strategy is purely self-preservation. He understands how damaging Hollywood scandals can be and wants to maintain his clean image. Despite his attempts to stay neutral, some critics argue that his silence and reluctance to stand by Lively in a more public capacity could come back to haunt him. Will he succeed in steering clear of the legal battle, or will his connection to Lively inevitably pull him in? Only time will tell. Despite his efforts, some speculate that his lack of a public statement could hurt him in the long run, especially if the case gains more media traction. Will Reynolds be able to keep himself out of the legal firestorm, or will his connection to Lively inevitably pull him in? Time will tell. Fans are divided. Some stand firmly with Lively, praising her courage for speaking out, while others believe Baldoni is being unfairly targeted. Industry insiders worry that this battle could set a precedent for how similar disputes are handled in the future, potentially impacting casting and production choices across Hollywood. Social media platforms have erupted with debates, with hashtags supporting both stars trending worldwide. Some celebrities have subtly shown support for Lively by liking her recent posts, while others have opted to remain neutral, wary of picking sides in such a high-stakes dispute. Baldoni's fanbase, meanwhile, has rallied behind him, arguing that the allegations are exaggerated and that Hollywood's culture of trial by public opinion is unfairly damaging his career. Film studios and production companies are also reportedly taking note of the case, concerned about the potential fallout. Insiders suggest that future contracts for actors and producers may include stricter clauses addressing disputes to avoid legal battles like this one. There's also speculation that Lively and Baldoni could struggle to secure roles in major productions until the dust settles. Legal analysts predict that this case could influence how similar disputes are handled in the entertainment industry. If Lively wins, it could empower more actors, especially women, to challenge industry power players without fear of career repercussions. If Baldoni prevails, it may reinforce the idea that creative differences should remain private rather than be taken to court. Regardless of the outcome, this lawsuit is undoubtedly leaving its mark on Hollywood's legal and professional landscape. Beyond the immediate impact on Lively and Baldoni, this case has sparked broader discussions about power dynamics in Hollywood. Many insiders believe that a verdict in Lively's favor could lead to more transparency in the industry, prompting studios to establish clearer boundaries for creative control and professional conduct. It might even push for stronger contractual protections to prevent disputes like this from escalating into public legal battles. On the other hand, if Baldoni secures a victory, it could set a different precedent, one that discourages public airing of creative conflicts and reinforces the notion that behind-the-scenes disputes should be handled internally. Some argue that this outcome could favor industry veterans and executives, making it harder for actors and creatives to speak out when they feel wronged. Meanwhile, Hollywood unions and advocacy groups are keeping a close eye on the case. The Screen Actors Guild and other entertainment organizations may use this lawsuit as a catalyst for revising workplace policies, particularly regarding on-set collaborations and conflict resolution. Fans, too, are playing a significant role in shaping the conversation. Social media has become a battleground, with heated debates over who is in the right. Some see Lively as a brave figure challenging the status quo, while others view Baldoni as a creator unfairly caught in a legal mess. As the trial progresses, one thing is certain: the repercussions of this lawsuit will extend far beyond the courtroom, leaving a lasting imprint on the industry for years to come. Conclusion: this legal war is far from over, and the fallout could reshape both Lively and Baldoni's careers. Will they reach a settlement, or is this battle destined for a dramatic courtroom showdown? We'll be keeping a close eye on this. Developing story. What are your thoughts? Do you think one side is more justified than the other? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive Hollywood deep dives.